Village tanks and ponds are ancient water management systems found all over the country, but more in southern and western India. They are part of the rural lives and livelihoods. The tanks and ponds were created to harvest, store, and regulate monsoon runoff. Seasonal rainfall in states like Tamil Nadu is erratic. Therefore, the ancient communities have created systems to capture rainfall and store it to use throughout the year. The uses of water from tanks and ponds are many. They are the chief sources of water for agriculture and livestock. Paddy is the major crop in tank-fed lands. When the water is insufficient, farmers cultivate short-duration crops requiring less water. In the drought-prone region of the southern districts such as Shivagangai, Virudhunagar and Ramanathapuram, the groundwater is either saline or unfit for drinking. The ponds are the preferred source here for drinking and domestic uses. Domestic and agricultural wells are normally located closer to tanks and ponds to avail the groundwater recharge from them. Millions of wells get recharge from the tanks and ponds. The ponds serve domestic and many cultural uses. Many South Indian villages have temples, churches and masjids on the bunds of tanks and ponds. It is a custom that places of rituals and celebrations must have a pond or a tank. Cattle are usually taken out for grazing on the beds, bunds and channels, and hence these land spaces are the main sources of grazing and livestock economy. The silt that arrives into the tank along with the water is excellent organic manure, which is applied in the fields to enrich the soil. Potters source their raw materials from clay deposits in the tank bed. Also, earth from the tank is used for brick making, road laying and construction. Collective and individual fishing is done in many tanks at the end of the water season and villagers share the catch. Occasionally, in a few tanks, the fishery is an occupation for certain communities. Firewood for cooking is availed by the villagers from the tank beds. In many tanks, trees are actively planted and grown to serve many uses, including shade and a cool microclimate. These traditional water systems have sustained the communities for centuries by offering many uses.